So at this time, please like, share, and follow us on all major platforms. Be sure to subscribe and turn on your notifications so that you don't miss us on Mondays, Wednesdays, or Fridays at 5:30-ish p.m. Central Standard Time. As a disclaimer, we here at ASC do not own any of the rights to samplings, songs, or videos played during our broadcast. Also be aware of our adult content disclaimer. Please note that you must be 18 or older to watch or to participate in this podcast. We personally prefer 25 and older because sometimes you're just stupid. The topics and opinions discussed here are for entertainment purposes only. If they help you in some way, that's great. Be sure and leave us a review. If you don't like it, leave. If it hits too close to home, deal with it or leave. We said what we said. Now that all in hearts and minds are clear,
Your dreams, baby, get you and me. It's time to boss up. Fix your credit.
Sorry, y'all. I'm just trying to. How y'all doing?
Good. How are you?
Sierra and Mercedes.
What is
Man, how's y'all Monday
doing?
going?
It's going
Sierra, you
great.
cold? Sierra, you cold?
Always. It's cold in here. It's cold in
Well, you know it's raining outside, so that makes the temperature in the house drop even more. Well, it was early anyway.
here.
Mercedes, how was your weekend?
It was pretty cool. It was laid back.
It was laid back.
I had a pretty kick ass time Friday night.
Oh, at your homegirl's party?
Yeah, I did. It was pretty fun. It was live.
Man, Sierra should have went with you then.
Man, they had a bounce house, and that's all I needed. I got my whole life in that bounce house.
Sierra 29 going on 50 because all she do is stay in the house and be like an old lady. She be in the bed like at 9:30 and shit.
Excuse me. Thank you very much. I went shopping with this one. So leave me alone. No, I'm not putting
I,
all
I
that up.
like I like that pantsuit she had on. She had a whole Vogue photo shoot on the stairs.
What?
She did. She was cute in her
You can't be
pantsuit. I
you
said,
can't be letting
okay.
all that out.
I said, okay, Miss Sierra.
Well, I just stayed at the house. My grandkids keep me busy nowadays. I think that's. I don't know if I was ready for this life.
You show the fuck wasn't.
No,
Cause
my twins got me.
that
Man, them twins wear me out, man. They wear me the hell out. And my newest one, shit, she just wants to be up underneath me all the time. That's all. She just wants me to hold her and hold her and hold her. That's all she wants. And I
no, she
hold her.
wants
I hold
she wants something warm. She
her. Yeah,
needs that affection. She needs that body heat.
that makes her stronger too with the situation with her being
Yeah,
pregnant.
she needs the affection, and she's so damn little.
If y'all out
But
there watching right now, we ask that y'all like, share, and follow us on A.S.C. Love Remix. Share, 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 share. If you have any friends that might be that this topic might hit home to, please share it with them. That's one thing that we don't normally ask, but we ask you if any of our topics ever hit home with some of your friends, share it with them. Get them opportunity to see what we have to say. Again, it's our opinion, so don't take it personal. This is our life. These are our events from our lives that we've lived, so don't take it personal. Um, we do got a good topic coming today, and I don't even want to waste time. I want to dig into it because it's really deep because it's personal to me too. But we talked about it last Friday. We told y'all we was bringing it to it, and wait, I'm sorry. Let me make sure I'm on the right topic today. I'm not on the right topic. That was last. That's Tuesdays. That's Wednesdays. What you call it? I think if I'm correct. Yes, it is. They changed my topic because no, I had to try. I know what's wrong with this thing. This thing is crazy because every time you change, I tried to do two broadcasts in advance, and because I put this one in first and the other one in second, it held the topic. But today's topic is very easy. It's not hard. I'm gonna remember it anyway. We're talking about hoarders, and if I'm correct, I just want to make sure because I gotta be lying. Yeah, we
Not
talking
the
about hoarders
people
now, all right,
houses
y'all?
that's junky as hell. Not
Yeah,
them. The
yeah, we're not
not
talking about
them.
them hoarders. Y'all know we talk about relationships, so let's definitely talk about. Let me tell y'all, hoarders, people who go from relationship to relationship to relationship and never get rid of that extra baggage, the things that you pick up from this relationship and this relationship. Some things are good, some things are bad. But those bad things, you just continuously hold on to them. You take them from relationship to relationship to relationship when you're probably wondering why a relationship isn't working. So we're here to
Oh
talk about
yeah.
hoarding inside relationships today. And I don't think nobody can actually make a successful relationship until you get over your whatever it is that you dealt with in past relationships. I'm not saying everybody deal with stuff, but if you had any issues, if you went through any trauma, any issues with your past relationship, you probably need to go see a counselor. Let me say that right off the bat. You need to go see a
Yeah.
psychiatrist, a counselor, somebody to talk to find out if you have anything that you've taken away from that relationship that can make you look bad, look at your next relationship and look at it different. Mercedes, we're gonna start with you.
Let me see. In my observation of people who done this, even with myself in the past, I've found that typically in the beginning stages of people who deal with like your first or your second relationship, you're still kind of in the experimentation phase of dating. You know, like that first, second relationship, no matter how long it is, you're still trying to grasp how to treat each person like their own person. And it takes a certain level of maturity and growth that comes with dating. You have to learn how to treat each person as their own. And you also have to be responsible and mature enough to not pick the same type of person as the last one. Because a lot of times when people bring baggage and hurt from their last relationship, it tends to be because you're dating the same type of person that you did the last time. So when you do that, you're just reliving the same trauma. So that kind of comes with that too, that I found with people who do that. When you date the same kind of person or you date a person with the same characteristics as the last person, I've witnessed that's how some people get caught up in that phase where you're dealing with the same hurt, the same pain, the same situation. So you react the same. It's like muscle memory. You know, you have emotional memory, you have emotional trauma memory. So certain things can trigger you to naturally respond a certain way. And sometimes you have to kind of take yourself a step back and like, hey, how do I readjust myself? How do I reposition myself so that I don't you know, alienate this person or make them feel a certain way because I'm treating them the same as the last person. Not everybody is capable of doing that. Not everybody's capable of looking outside themselves and be like, hey, why am I, still doing this to this person? They don't deserve that. Especially if your new person is treating you better. You don't want to treat the new person that you're dealing with, worse because you haven't gotten over your last relationship or the things you haven't settled with. That's why I always tell people sometimes it's not always best to just jump on the next person to get away from old pain. Sometimes for certain people, you need to actually take time away and heal. You need to kind of figure out what went wrong, what didn't work, maybe with you, with them, or both of y'all, and just learn from it, gain wisdom from it and move on. But you got to allow yourself that time to kind of just refresh and grow from that so that you don't carry that trauma over because it can be very damaging. And if you continue to date the same kind of people, you're never going to progress. You're never going to grow. You're not going to know what the problem is because you haven't identified it. And a lot
Let
of
me
times you're
say,
going to,
Mercedes, can I just say in what you're saying, we have to sit in that alone time. That's the problem. No one wants to sit in that alone time for a period of time. You're too lonely, you're too desperate, you're too this, you're too that. To sit in that alone time to heal. And I'll let you finish, Mercedes, but we can't emphasize enough. You have to sit in that alone time.
yeah, I had to learn that too. Like being single, I was single for like 2 years. But being single, it was very hard at first Because when you've been in relationship after relationship, even though I've had like spaces in between them, um, being alone, it's not always easy at first. I had to learn how to date myself. I had to learn how to enjoy my own company. Because a lot of times when you are faced with only you to deal with, you may find some things that you don't like about yourself. You may find some things that you have an issue with. You may cause a beef with yourself. Like, you be like, dang, this what people had to deal with? Like, I'm bored, or like I don't know what to do, but it's like you have to kind of find new hobbies, new things to do, read books, pick up new talents, but you have to discover new things about yourself, and you may be surprised by it. You may pick up new things that you like to do. You may attract a new type of person. And that's the beauty of dating yourself and healing, because you're going to discover new things that you didn't know that you were capable of. Whereas, staying in a comfortable place of misery and constantly falling back on the safety net. So that's why I think that, hoarding is dangerous. It's very toxic. I wouldn't want to do that.
And Christian them chimed in on what you said. Not only that, you also don't give the individual a fair chance because he or she has done something that feels familiar, and because you didn't heal, you now have issues in your new relationship.
Oh wow,
That's
Thomas,
what
that was gonna be what I brought up. Go ahead with Miss Mulan thing.
Miss Mulan said. Yes, you, ma'am, you have to be okay with yourself.
Absolutely, you do.
And then Chrissy said, people judge me and call me lonely, miserable all the time because I wanted to heal from past and be able to be healthy in a new relationship. It was years and well worth it. Well, I
Yeah.
applaud you, Chrissy. I'll be honest with you. Until I got a divorce, until I went in depression, I got healed from depression, and during the healing of depression, it also allowed me to reevaluate everything in my past with relationships. And I'm working hard to correct my past on my relationships. I'm not working hard to correct those things with them. I'm working hard to correct anything inside of me from my past. I'm not bringing anything negative from there, anything that's broken within me, anything that I feel like I could have done better in my past relationship. I make sure it's visible in my new relationship. It ain't a bad thing to me because I know my weaknesses.
Hey, Christy, don't fuck them people. Because, like the pastors say, find your Boaz so you don't end up with cheating ass, broke ass, hoe ass, lying ass, or miserable ass, or nagging ass. You don't want none of them asses. You want your Boaz. Yeah, I
Hey,
went
you
to
better
church.
say you want your bow ass. I don't want nothing but asses. Know your ass.
I
I want
agree.
my bow ass too.
I I
You
agree.
said,
And see, this is the thing that people find hard. People don't think we always say, man, you know what? He did me wrong. He did me wrong. I ain't, so they think that they don't have to heal. And they don't, they think since they weren't the one that did somebody wrong, that they don't have no fixing, or there's something inside there that they don't need to go get help for. Yeah, there's something you need to go get help for. You went through that same bad situation with somebody. Period. So whether they was the person that did somebody wrong and you was the person that got done wrong, you was still in the situation, and you need to go make sure that you didn't take anything from that situation negative that you can bring to your new situation.
And,
man,
Thomas,
that sort of kind of touches home. Thomas and I were talking, so I just sort of kind of attempted to end again something that I've dragged on for about 19 months. And I met a guy, talked to him for a couple of days. Right off, he started showing me the same thing that this previous guy had already been showing me. And I was like, Thomas, I don't know what to do. He's already doing this, this, and this. And we're only day 3 or day 4 in. Do I judge him or do I run because it looks exactly like what I just came out of? Or do I give him a chance to correct what he's already starting off doing wrong? Because that would be super touchy. Like I don't want to be looked at as a hoarder, but I see the similarities within day 5.
I agree, Beverly. I don't know. Mercedes says some that alone time. I don't know why. And I'm not gonna say me and her out there with the same fear, but a lot of women I've dealt with are I don't know why they're worried about that alone time. They don't want to be alone. They all want to be in a relationship. Every woman I've dated pretty much wanted to be in a relationship, and they wanted to be in a relationship right then and there. And even though I looked at you, there were some things about you that I could notice that was from a past relationship, no matter how much you tried to disguise it. And I didn't want no parts of that. No disrespect to anybody. I just don't want. I can't. I mean, I'm not gonna. I don't want no. If I choose to deal with, I'm gonna choose to deal with. I'm gonna look at the situation, evaluate. I'm gonna choose to go into that situation, and that's how that's how I feel like Crystal chose me. She looked at my situation. I didn't pour any of my situation in her lap. She came to my situation and figured me out. But as far as anything bad from my past relationship, I don't believe I'm bringing a whole lot in there. I don't bring a lot of baggage in that situation because, like Mercedes said, I took the time to find out who Thomas was again after my bad. That's the other thing. Out of your bad relationship, do you take the time to find out the person that you've become now? Because the person that you was when you started that relationship, trust me, because you ended that relationship, some things in you have changed. Some of your standards have changed. They've lowered. They've raised. I mean, have you went back and reevaluated yourself, like Mercedes said, the things that you used to not put up with that you allow this person now to put up with? Have you went back and raised that standard back up again? Have you went back and fixed it so that way the next person doesn't come in and bring that standard and keep that standard here or lower it even lower? I
And know
mean,
know your boundaries, know your limitations. There's nothing wrong with knowing when to say no. A lot of times with people, a lot of their downfalls is not knowing when to say no. Um, I know like a lot of females nowadays, I've seen this trending a lot when dating, and forgive me, ladies, but it needs to be said. Sometimes women, when women are independent, sometimes out of the sake of loneliness, you may accept a guy into your life that may not be doing as well as you are, right? He may not be as stable or financially secure as you are. So, in your helping him or, in your dating him, you're trying to help him and build him up. And then when it don't work out, you want to trash that man, you want to drag him down, you want to play victim, but this man was who he was when y'all met. You knew what kind of guy he was when he met. So who really led who on and who really lied to who? Sometimes you have to face the truth and be honest with yourself. You can't play victim. You can't play, oh, he did this to me, I did everything for him, and da 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 da. But you knew exactly who this person was when y'all dated. Now, not every situation is like that because I understand how people can transform, how they can put on a facade, but some red flags are clear as day and y'all ignore them out of the sake of loneliness. You have to learn how to be okay with being alone first so that you don't fall prey to those type of situations so that you don't carry over that baggage to the next person so you're not in fear of someone using you or someone trying to benefit from you or someone trying to be an opportunist because not every man out here needs you. Some people want the same things that you want. Men want to feel valued. Men want to feel appreciated. Men want all the same things that you want, but they don't want to feel blamed and they don't want to feel like they have to cure something that they didn't cause. Now, I'm pretty sure that any man that's pursuing you doesn't have a problem doing so, but don't punish that man all the time for trying to do so.
Mm. And Miss J said, and never let your past dictate your future. That's what I've learned. And it's hard to move on when living in the past and hold it against your new boo. Tanya said, "Hello, family," and she said, "Definitely lowering your standards." I mean, I think I see so many people that I know personally as friends of mine, females and males. I see them get in relationships all the time, and some of the things that they put up with some of their mates, I know before they got with their mate, they never let that shit happen. But now that you're in love, you tend to be like, oh, I'm overlooked that shit. And then when you get out that relationship, you don't hold that same standard no more because now you've allowed somebody to get away with it so long. It's just the norm now. And you don't realize that that's part of you. I mean, certain things that you like, certain things that the standards that you hold that's part of you. I don't think nobody should ever let nobody change their standards. I've let it happen before. I'm not judging anybody, but at this point, no, I won't let nobody change my standards. I'm adamant about my standards. Even Beverly will tell you there's certain things I just don't go on. Like if I'm cooking, don't come reaching my pots. Period.
And let me say, like,
At all.
a Mulan thing is not just talking. I know a Mulan thing. She's my family. She does not. Well, I don't care how good you look. I don't care how desperate you are. I don't care how much you chase her. Now, if you ain't there where the standards meet, yeah, you're not getting in. Don't have no job or don't have no car or no, cause she perfectly fine with being by herself. I wish I was. Unfortunately, I'm gonna be very transparent. I have never been. I've never been okay with being by myself. I am one of those lonely women that are like, well, you know what? He ain't got no job. I'll take him. I just let him use my car. Type bullshit. Because I don't want to be by myself. And it's
Tanya, hold on one second. Tanya, we're talking about hoarding, bringing past negatives into your new relationship. You know what I'm saying? Going from relationship and relationship, not getting rid of the negatives and the past stuff that you picked up in your past relationship that wasn't good, and bringing it all and ordering it into your new relationship. Because as humans, we become complacent with what's comfortable. That's true. That's true. Christy says she was transparent also. Miss Beverly, Mercedes chimed in, but what do you have to say truly about this topic?
I don't have a dog to fight in. Because I am a
Don't.
hoarder. No.
Hmm.
Unfortunately,
You
I'm a
don't have a
hoarder.
dog to fight in. You say you don't have a dog to fight in, but if you're a hoarder, you have a dog in this fight then.
Well, I'm wrong. I'm all the stuff she just said. Stop being. Be okay with being by yourself. Don't judge people for what that other joker did. I'm all of that. So today's show is going to teach me how to be a better me. I can say, like, I've picked up, it wasn't recent, but one of the things I do faithfully that I love, and I don't care if anyone goes with me or not, I love to hike. I love to walk. I love to work out. I picked that up in my supposedly alone time.
Okay.
Um,
You
but
can't do that
did
alone.
that
We
work?
after this weekend, you can't do that alone no more. Just
Mercedes
saying.
was just have to be on the phone with me. Mercedes was
Mercedes
going to
will
be on the
go,
phone
but
with me.
listen, Mercedes will go hiking with you. Don't call Mercedes because she go hiking all the time. But she was just hiking the other day. So you already know. So don't say you don't have nobody to go hiking with. Because Sierra will even go hiking. Sierra got up, I think, on a Sunday and went tried to go with you not too long ago. So don't say you don't have nobody to go. But from here on out, we got to make sure somebody goes.
No, I didn't say that. I'm just saying I'm never going to go. I definitely have somebody because you're right. Both my babies went hiking with me. So Tanya goes hiking with me. Um, my cousin Latanya goes hiking with me.
Tanya said, I don't see myself in a relationship anytime soon, but I do know this: my past will not interfere with my relationship.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, everybody's. Tanya says she'll go hiking with you. You know she'll go all anytime. I'm not doing it. I got bad knees and y'all and all that terrain. And then they got snakes out there. I'm out of there. As soon as I see a snake, I'm killing everybody on the damn trail walk with us because I can't get away. So I got to make somebody
Sierra
else
looked for a
fall.
snake for 2 hours. She
I'm the
never saw
slowest
one.
motherfucker out there. When the snake come, I'm gonna trip somebody and keep right on moving. Push that motherfucker
Snakes,
down.
snakes are more scared of you than you are of them.
Oh shit! Ain't no snake more scared of me than I'm scared of it. Trust me, I'm scared of motherfuckers.
Look, the snakes that are aggressive like that are not on this continent.
Shit, rattlesnakes is.
Rattlesnakes actually aren't that aggressive. They only bite in defense. They'll run away before they bite you.
That's true.
That's why they have a rattle. It's to warn you to leave me the fuck alone.
Miss Beverly, you say you're a hoarder. You say you hold the new man at fault for some of the past things that another man do. How can you get rid of that? I mean, what can you do to get that thought out of your head anyway? I mean,
I don't
you can't.
know.
I mean, it's like
I'm gonna
it's
listen. I don't know. Somebody give me a solution.
Best
well, first
solution
thing,
for you. I mean, you know everything about you. The only solution is, do you want to fix it? Because anything else that we advise will go out the window until you decide that you want it to change.
ooh, ooh, that's some truth right there, Miss Beverly. If you wanted to change, it will change. Um, I don't know. I say give every man fair judgment. What I mean by that is judge every man by his own pages and not by the last. Look through the book. Find out the man you're dealing with. Um, don't allow something that John or Rick or whoever it might be done something to you. Don't allow that to even don't I first off go heal. And like she said, take some time by yourself and find out who Beverly is. You might find out that finding out who Beverly is will take care of all those issues alone. And that's just being honest. I do know that you don't like to be alone. I do that. You want that companionship. I talk to you all the time about it. That's one of the biggest things that you want. But you can find companionship all you want to. But Beverly, if you don't love you, he's not gonna ever love you the way you should be loved. That's just being honest. You have to love you first, and you just need to take that time for you. I think, and I don't think you're that bad of a hoarder. I really don't. I haven't really seen it myself. You know what I'm saying? But I still think that I still think that you're a hell of a person, but already everybody know that. But stop beating your past up. Stop wearing it out, and then also stop looking at your past. Stop dealing with your past. Because as long as you deal with it, it's gonna always be relevant and always on your mind.
Man, fuck them hoes.
That's what I'm saying. But if you talk to him and you communicate with him all the time, you ain't gonna forget about what all he's done and the things that he ain't right about. And the next man that come on, you ain't gonna give them a fair shot. You feel what I'm saying?
The past is
We
the
have to truly get you over. We have to truly get you over your past.
You know something I always like to tell myself, Beverly? The one thing in this life that's always consistent is that time will always move forward. So the one thing that I like about that is that it lets me know that there's nothing about the past that I can change. There's nothing I can do to go back into the past. I can't change the past. I can't do nothing about it. But what I can do forward is that I can choose to adjust my actions now. I can plan for tomorrow, and I can make better decisions starting today. That's what I can do. That's what I can change. I can affect my future by making changes today. So, I mean, that's what I can do. But the past doesn't matter anymore because it's already done. But it doesn't define me because I still have the pen in my hand to write my future.
A Mulan thing said, if you don't love yourself, then how the hell can you love anyone else? Tanya said, don't compare the past to the present relationship. That is something that a lot of people do. Well, he does this better, and he does this better. I don't think you should ever do that. Period. I mean, the man you with is the man you with, and you should never judge him. He should stand alone. The woman that you with is the woman that you with. She should stand alone. Nobody should compare up to her. Period. You
Yeah,
shouldn't even be comparing her to nobody else. You shouldn't be comparing him to nobody. If that's the one for you, you shouldn't be comparing him. There's no
that's
comparison.
like the most disrespectful thing you can do.
And remember, people say, well, my last one was bad. Well, if your last ones are bad, you definitely shouldn't compare your new one to him because he was terrible. What are you comparing him to?
Yeah.
I would only compare something if it was something that was better, and the thing that I was comparing him against was hella good in the first place, or hella great in the first place. That way, I know, damn, that motherfucker excellent cook. That if you think I'm better than him, that's a compliment. But when you sit up here and compare me to somebody that's trash, and I already know I'm better than that nigga, you ain't comparing me to shit anyway. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that. Sierra, how you doing, sweetheart? I know Miss Beverly says she ain't got no dog in this fight, but what do you think about this topic?
Well, um, I will say that I don't like being alone because I grew up as an only child. So I didn't, when it came to relationships, I was like, okay, I don't like being single for too long. So, but I won't say I took anything from the previous relationship into the next one. I treat every relationship differently. So I had actually learned who the people were, and I didn't compare them to my previous relationship. Now, what I will say is that Teddy has always told me to love me more than I love him. As a matter of fact, I put it in my vows that I would always love me more than I love him. And um, it's been kind of like my personal philosophy. So if I'm ever hurt, then I'm choosing me. And it doesn't matter how much I love you, I'm choosing me. Me and thee. But those who do hoard anything from a previous relationship, you shouldn't have moved on. Like Mercedes said, you should have healed. You should have had the time to get over um, what previously happened. No, you can't change it, but you can reflect on it to see what you can do better. And if it's not your fault, you can
Um,
look for signs to make sure that you don't see those signs in the upcoming relationship. But never compare them.
never, never compare. Tanya said her next relationship will be her best relationship, and we praying, Tanya. We hope it is, because I had to figure out what I wanted. And a Mulan thing said, "Amen, Mercedes," to what you were saying earlier. Um,
And a lot of times, most people don't know what they want. And so they go searching, and then
um,
you collectively find out what you want.
Chris, I know you was referring to you and Krista being your sister's keeper when it comes to Miss Beverly, but why don't as sisters and brothers, why don't we hold each other more accountable on these areas? Like, I mean, I'm being honest, like we see our friends and we know they need to heal. I mean, I know people don't listen to you, but people need, I mean, I think we need to start putting it out there, because the reality of it is you see your friends and they don't be here, they jump into another relationship, you be like, dude, and then 6 months down the road they're crying to you like, dude, you didn't think you thought it was gonna work? You wasn't even over your last bra. You
Let
wasn't
me
even over
just
your
say,
last bra, my nigga. You jumped in.
Christy and Crystal, to defend my sisters, oh baby, this last one I jumped in, both of them was like, really, that ain't no good fit. Like they were talking to me about that one for a whole month, and I was like, no, let me try it. Mm-mm. Let me tell you how patient they were. Every time I talked to them about any issue that was happening and how I should fix it, they still entertained it and was like, "Well, try it this way." But you know this ain't gonna work, right?
That's so
Tanya
sweet.
said, Tanya, we'll definitely be keeping your daughter in our prayers. She asked us to pray for her daughters, y'all. Um,
A lot of times when you
um,
try to tell people about themselves, it's hard to tell people who are in denial. Like when
mm,
when people don't know when people don't know something about themselves, it's hard to tell them something about themselves. You have to gauge how they're able to take constructive criticism. Because oftentimes, a lot of people, especially in today's society, they mistake hating or judging for constructive criticism. Like if I'm coming to you from a place of love, it's constructive criticism. I'm not doing it to attack you or to embarrass you or treat you like there's something wrong with you. I'm trying to point out something to you that maybe you didn't notice so it can help you. Because if you can help identify this and we can come to a consensus that, look at your behaviors, look at the way you've been acting, look at the things that you said to me. Can't you see how this may appear to someone else that this may be an issue for you? Like, let's talk through it, or you can talk to somebody else if you don't want to talk to me about it. But don't just ignore it like it's not existent.
Non-existent. Also, only an individual can determine when they've truly had enough. Then and only then will they truly make changes. That's true. That's one thing I will say. She's telling the truth. Over time, y'all know it's over history. You've told family members all the time they need to where they need to go and what they need to do, and they should be out of bad situations and this and that. And until they get tired and fed up and they've had enough, they're not going to leave. They're going to be in that situation
Right.
until they're tired. Miss Arbor,
Hello.
how you doing?
I'm good. How are y'all?
How was your nap?
I didn't get a nap. I had
Dang.
a emergency phone call that I had to handle real quick. It's been a weird day.
It's a panel of ladies today.
Hold up, motherfucker. I'm not a
Yeah.
lady.
You don't have your
He
titties
said,
out
fuck
today, so you're
y'all.
not a lady.
He said he been
Miss
losing weight.
Arbor,
Fuck y'all.
Miss Arbor, we're talking about hoarding, jumping from relationship to relationship without healing or bringing bad things into your new relationship. What do you have to say about hoarding?
First of all, it's hoarding. Second of all, that's not
Hoarding,
probably
whatever.
the right word for the context, but I'm gonna run with it.
I'll
I
run
know
with it
where
too.
I know where you're trying to go with it. Not the right word, but I know where you're trying to go with it. Um, you can't build a new house with old bricks. So bringing in especially negative things into a new relationship isn't always a good idea. Sometimes bringing in stuff that worked in your last relationship isn't even a good idea in the new relationship, simply because you're dealing with a different person. What worked for you before may not work this time. So I have learned that, learn lessons, absolutely. Everything that makes you a better person, absolutely. But be open to learn and change and adjust when you're dealing with new people. And that doesn't matter what type of relationship, that's everything.
Miss Beverly says she don't have no dog in this fight. She says she's a whore. She asked us, is there anything that any advice we can give her that can help her correct?
Miss Beverly, if it was all great and it worked for you before, then you'd still be in that relationship. So why would you bring it to a new one? And I'm saying that out of love. I'm not saying that you don't bring some good points from a previous relationship. Like I said, take all the good stuff that you've learned and keep it in your arsenal. You know, I don't play sports, but I guess the best one I could liken it to is golf. You have a bag full of golf clubs that all do different things. You can't use a wood on every shot because it's not effective. Even though it's great for a particular shot, it's not good for every shot. Um, so carry things, good things that worked for you, carry them in your tool belt, but use the ones that'll be most effective for your situation.
I like how you put that, using that golf terminology and stuff.
Hey, I be paying attention to y'all sometimes.
That's what
You
I'm
hung
talking about.
around white folks for real.
Man, say I'm
Out
gonna
of
tell
all
you the
the sports,
best.
this nigga
My
chose golf.
dad, my dad loves golf. My dad is addicted to golf, and my dad is black.
Golf is boring as fuck.
But
It's
the
boring as hell.
but the best business deals get done on a golf course.
It's boring as hell. But
Mm-hmm.
driving a golf cart and drinking and hanging with the guys is a lot of
That's
fun.
the best part.
Yeah, I'm like, that's a lot of fun. The actual golf part, you can miss me with that. But yeah.
I don't know. The golf part is fun to me. That shit's fun.
Yeah, no. See, I'm not a fan of playing with little balls.
I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. That's just like, that's fucked up, man. See, only Arbor. Only Arbor.
What? Did y'all miss me? I've missed y'all.
We
I
did.
know your ass over
We
there
really
snoring and shit
did.
on Friday. You was snoring away on Friday, wasn't
She
you?
was.
I was like, this is it.
She was knocked
Trying to get
out.
these kids ready for school was
What
stressful.
time did you wake up Saturday morning?
Shit, I don't know. Not
Late as
early.
hell. Huh?
Not early.
See, that's what I'm saying. So you slept from the time you got home that night, Friday night, all the way until that time early Saturday morning.
No, 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 no. Um, I woke up late Friday and stayed up for a little while, and then finally went back to sleep and then slept in. But sleeping in for me is like 9 o'clock. That's like a really late morning.
Sleeping in. Oh yeah, that's right. Y'all be up early as hell. I don't know. Miss Arbor, like I said, after dating and being out here this summer or this past summer, I noticed a lot of people came with a lot of baggage.
Everybody has baggage. Um, First and foremost, let me be real clear about this. Everybody's got drama of some sort. To what degree differs. Everybody's got baggage. Everybody's got scars, wounds, stretch marks. Everybody got some shit they're coming with. Find the situation that you can live with on its worst day and still be happy and stick to it. Because if you keep trading out for, you're just getting a different set of problems, and they may be worse than the ones you just escaped. So don't run because of problems. Decide if it's something that you can really, if that person is worth still investing in, and if you can learn how to handle those problems, if you can be a support system. I'm not saying to walk in and fix anybody's problems. That's what therapy and legal counsel is for. But you have to be open to it because you got shit too. And that was actually exactly what that phone call was about that I got when I got pulled away was, I'm sorry, you know, people from my past. I did some shit. I said some shit. I was not the nicest person. I'm sorry you're having to deal with that. That's baggage that they hadn't let go of yet. My bad.
Man, I hope I don't ever be getting no phone. I don't know. I don't know. I don't feel like I come with a ton of baggage, but I feel like my biggest baggage is my kids and my grandkids.
I know I come with baggage, but I'm also an active participant in handling my own shit. So, like, I knew what my issues were to a degree. So I went to therapy, still go to therapy, and I learned that I had more issues than what I thought. So it was stuff that I had to take care of. And now, as I'm out here trying to date, I've had to unlearn stuff that I thought was normal, or I thought that's the way it was supposed to be, or the way I was supposed to do it. And I've done it that way for, 20 plus years. And that's not normal. Now, I mean, I got some good points. I got some real good points. I learned a whole lot of lessons because I did a whole lot of stupid shit. But I want to be better, so I take an active role in being better, and I take a extremely proactive approach when it comes to communication, because I know I've got triggers. And over the course of therapy, I've gotten rid of some triggers. I notice now certain things don't bother me anymore. And that's definitely a sign of healing. Um, but I have to be vocal about what I know bothers me so that when we come into that situation, you know, there's a name that I used to be called. And every time I would hear it, it'd be like somebody punching me. Like I would literally physically feel ill if you called me this. And recently, people have called me by that, and it didn't bother me. I didn't have a reaction. It didn't make my skin crawl. It didn't hurt. You know, and I call my therapist. Like, not during my therapy time going, this just happened, what the hell? Because it freaked me out that I didn't have a response. So, you know, take part in your healing, take part in unpacking your bags, and the right person that's equipped to help you with that will show up. But you have to be working on it yourself.
What's up, Randy?
How y'all doing?
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
All right. How's your day going?
I'm a little upset right now, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what? I ain't finna snitch on myself, but yeah, I'm all right. How y'all doing?
We're doing all right.
Shit.
You off today, bro?
Nah, man. I just got out of work, but I got shit I'm trying to do. So I'm doing shit I ain't got no business doing, and shit just ain't working out. And I think it's because I'm doing shit I ain't got no business doing. You know what I'm talking about? So
Yeah.
I gotta figure some stuff out. But at the same time, yeah, I'm just trying to take care of some stuff.
Well,
It's for good reason, though. It's for good reason, though. But
already, I'm glad you popped your head in here, man. We talking about hoarders, people who bring their past, in other words, bad things from their past relationships and have into new relationships.
people do that.
Yeah.
Is that a common thing?
I think it is. I mean, I've done it.
Yeah. Is that something like people are really aware of, or is it just something that just happens? You know, it's just something that's natural, right?
Yeah, I think it's something that's natural. I think it's natural, but I mean, I think that we need to try to be consciously aware of it.
Yeah.
everybody's got baggage. I think that's a normal situation.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Everybody got
mean,
issues.
well, you said it earlier. I mean, as soon as all of us started having kids, we immediately had baggage, regardless.
Yep.
You
Yeah.
know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
I mean, I love them, but they baggage.
Fuck the kids.
Back.
Fuck them. I'm with you on that. Fuck them. But I mean, okay, like
Yeah.
if if
I don't
my
really think I
ex-wife,
got baggage, man.
You know what? I'm done with you. Throw the whole nigga away.
I don't really think I got baggage, man. I think I'm perfect. I don't really think nothing wrong with me. I think it's you motherfuckers, to be honest. Right? I'm my mama's son, man. My mama loved me to death. You know what I'm saying? She all right with me. You know what I'm saying? And when my daddy told me he was proud of me recently and shit, it really ain't nothing nobody else can tell me. I think I figured it out. It's y'all. Y'all need to give me the program.
Yo, mama and daddy. No, they have to tell you that, sweetie. That's okay. I'm gonna pray for you.
Them niggas need help
no, we
too.
don't. No, we don't have to tell them we proud of them.
Not at all.
We told them that shit when they was underage. When they get grown, you ain't got to tell them that shit.
Oh, so he told you within like the last 6 months. He proud of you.
Yeah, you know, me and my daddy relationship always been shaky, but lately he been fucking with me. You know what I'm saying? We been having, real conversation. So yeah, he see the growth. I see the growth. A lot of people really don't understand. You know what I'm saying? Who I am, where I come from. So it may seem that way, especially considering that shit, man. This last month, 2 months has been fucked. It's fuck, man. It's hard to describe. But shit. It get greater later. Hey, what that man used to say? I didn't even care for the nigga, but I used to love. He had this little saying. He was from out here in Texas. What's his name? Roy Lee. What he used to say?
Oh yeah.
Shit, smile. It was something he used to say all the time, and that used to be like the only reason why I listened to him. Smile. Some shit he used to say.
Oh
God
yeah,
damn.
when he used to chime in all the time. I know which one. I got to go look up his video. I ain't watched him in a long time since he got killed.
Right.
He died anyway. He got killed.
But it was something he used to say, man. That and the only reason I know it because I say it all the time to myself. But for some reason, like I can't think of it right now because I guess I'm on the spot. I don't know. But yeah. Hey, that's the only thing I knew about Texas was that nigga, and that was because of what that little saying that he had.
Oh, before you came here?
Yeah, you know I don't really fuck with Texas because of the Cowboys, so I just figured everybody from Texas was the shit.
That's fucked up.
Yeah,
so,
I know.
Okay, let me give you a scenario like I mean what I mean by baggage and bringing your shit to somebody else's line. Okay, you meet a female, she got baby daddy issues and everything else, but she wants to start dating you and get in a relationship with you. I mean, I feel like she should go get that situation handled before she go deal with anybody else.
I mean, this is the thing though, right? Situations like that, those are not always easy fixes. So regardless, that's her issue. What me and her got going on is what me and her got going on, right? I want to protect her. I want to help her. As far as that goes, my level of protection stops at like it's the physical shit. As long as he not physically fucking with her, this and this like that. That other shit, like they mad at each other because they had a disagreement about what color Jordans he was supposed to give the little nigga or something like that. That's type of shit I'm gonna stay out of. You know what I mean? Because you know you gotta allow people to handle their own shit. You know what I mean? And sometimes you will make more out of a situation than it actually is, than it has to be. You can blow a motherfucking situation up bigger than what it has to be, thinking you're doing the right thing. Right?
I don't know. I can't. I mean, I feel like she needs to go get. You're right. It might be a longer fix than what she needed to be, but she don't need to be trying to get in another relationship knowing that she got issues that could cause any kind of, like you said, if it get physical, that's something that's brought to your plate.
Right, but you know that happens though, bro. Like that's like going out with your woman and shit. They say your woman like to wear provocative clothes, and you out in the club, and the nigga just so happen to smack her ass. You know, that's the same thing. I mean, shit, that's an issue. That's baggage, nigga. That's some trouble. It's the same thing. You protect her, you gonna protect her. You know what I mean? My thing is, it's certain things that's just gonna happen, man. Like you know, it ain't all about just having an ex or having a bitch might have daddy issues, nigga. Like, you know, I might have mama issues, or I might have financial issues. She might have financial issues. Anything, man. Something that you got to work on. Everybody got something they got to work on and improve on. Like, how much does that person mean to you to where you are willing to support them? You don't have to fix their shit. That's the people's problem. They want to think they can fix every goddamn body. Some people don't need to be fixed because there really ain't nothing wrong with them. They're just going through a situation. Understand that. Damn, I was supposed to listen.
I can understand going through situations. What I'm saying is, you know, when you get in, when people start dealing with you and their situation become bigger than what you want to deal with. I mean, because the reality of it is like if I'm dating this woman and she constantly, okay, like I've dated a woman and she's been in an abusive relationship, and if I walk up behind her and grab her, she jumps and flinches. That's just not what I want to feel with my woman. And because of your past, you haven't went got healed from it, and you can't go on and love me effectively if you can't accept when I'm walking up on you, being affectionate and trying to love on you.
And but at the same time, though, right? if you really for that woman and shit, and if that's a good person, and you know she just been through trauma, there's nothing wrong with you taking the steps and doing the things with her for her to be better. Make her feel comfortable. Let her know that that's not something that's gonna happen with you, and she can be all right and feel safe with you. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
but if
Like
she,
like
yeah, but my
some
issue,
people some people worth that shit, bro. That's all I'm saying. Because
my
again, if
issue
she
is,
got trouble,
my issue is if I'm more worried about trying to fix it than she is. See, what you
I
don't
mean that's
understand is
different.
she brought.
If
She,
no
what I'm saying
I
is she
understand.
brought that baggage on. She's jumped from relationship and relationship and brought that baggage on. That was 2 relationships ago, and you still bringing that baggage on. Are you really trying to fix it? Or are you just going to live with that? Because at the end of the day, that's not something that I want to lower one of my standards to for her. I don't care how much I like her, love her, whatever it is. I'm not.
Boom.
Yes, I guess be happy.
You're cutting out bad. Cut out bad. Ms. Arbor,
Yeah.
I mean, I know Rock says there's situations, but I mean, do you agree it's the difference between situations and bringing your baggage in?
Okay, I was distracted. I need you to explain that to me.
Nah,
I
Thomas,
I,
you
was
hit the nail on
I
the
said
head with that last one.
Rock said some of those things are situations, but are these situations, or is it some things are situations, but some things are baggage?
Nah, you hit the nail on the head, Thomas, with that last one. Some people
What?
do get comfortable with how they are in their situation, and they just expect everyone to deal with it because, hey, you care about me, so this is what I come with, and you should support me through it. No. The fuck? We're not married.
But what was you saying, Rock?
Hold on, what I missed?
No, we was trying to hear what you was trying to finish saying a while ago. It cut out through your whole thing. You there?
Yeah, I'm here.
But do you see what I'm
Yep,
saying? I mean,
ain't no problem. Ain't no problem.
getting rocked together up there. Mr. Arbor, you still there?
Yes, sir.
Man, why you ain't on camera, man? We ain't got to see your beautiful hair in the last 2 weeks.
Because it's in an nappy afro.
Yeah, but it's a beautiful nappy afro.
Whatever.
Miss Beverly, you're back. Welcome back.
Sorry, I had to
I
take a
know
call.
I know you still was watching or what.
My sister was watching.
Rock, you there?
My nappy afro is here. Acknowledge it.
Hey,
It's
there
so
she is.
pretty.
It is pretty.
How y'all doing?
So is situations and baggage different?
Well, situations are temporary. Baggage can be temporary too, but like not as temporary. Like my kids are gonna eventually leave and move out, but they still baggage. Situations is something that you're temporarily going through. There's tons of those. You know, I'm changing jobs. I'm having to travel because I have this position. I'm getting a divorce. My mom is having to stay with me because she's getting her house fixed. Like those are situational issues, and that can create very uncomfortable scenarios, but they're temporary. Yeah, that.
Come on. Hey, let me pull Mercedes back here. I don't know why this thing ain't coming up. It better come on. It just says edit name. I'm waiting on Rock to come back. Has Rock froze up on us again? Yeah, Mercedes. No, I think it's an internet. Miss Beverly, Rock said most of things are situation, but I mean, you do understand what I mean, the difference of baggage and situation, right? Because I do agree, situation is something that's gonna fix it. It's gonna eventually be fixed. It's a situation, it's like a little mind. Eventually, you're gonna come out of it. But when we say baggage, it's something that's ongoing. It's something that you do, like you say. When he first came on, he said it's something that's norm. It is something that's norm to you, but to us, we notice.
Um, you're absolutely right. The what you have to have is like I don't know for people who are on the outside looking in, you got to be patient with that person and understand it's gonna take a minute before they just change. You don't change immediately. I'm hoping that none of you, because y'all are my new circle, I definitely know Crystal and Christy will never fuss at me or judge me or be mad at me if I don't adjust immediately. Like when I do decide, okay, I'm going to settle down or I'm going to see somebody else, I'm going to do my very best not to hoard what I've learned from the past relationships that I've had. Um, my standards are going to have to get higher. Like I don't care how lonely I am, if they don't have a job, a car, and somewhere to stay, I'm not going to talk to them. Period. Point blank. Um, I'm those are standards that I know I have to have, but in the last three relationships that I've been in, neither one of them had all three. So I got the same results with all three of them.
Let me say this, Miss Beverly. When we was because we grew up about the same time frame. When we was 19 and 20, it was okay to date people that still live at home and mama, might live with their sister and everything. But we 47, and I'm 47. Let me say 48. I'm sorry. I'm 48, and at our age, nah, I can't do nobody that don't got their own shit. Period. I mean, I mean, that's a standard that should be across the board after 30. I think if they ain't got their own shit, you might not need to even look at them. Period. But understand though, if you ain't got shit, yeah, you might be okay to look at them. Y'all both ain't got shit together. It's okay. But if you got your own shit, I don't know why you would. I don't know if you come with all this, why would you let anybody come with anything less? I've learned that from y'all. I
Thomas
learned
called
that
them a
from
non-profit
Mercedes and
organization.
Barbara. Huh?
Thomas called them a non-profit organization.
For real though. I mean, I don't know. I just like I say, we got to do better. I mean, I understand when it's a situation you don't know that it's something that you brought from your past or something like that, but there's no way in the world that you don't know that you've changed over the years.
You know what? You know what? The word that sums up this topic is called consideration.
Mm.
If you haven't changed
Cons-
over the years, there's a much bigger problem.
Yes.
it's also consideration. Like sometimes put yourself in the other person's shoes. Like if you just came from being healed, you're ready to start dating again. Would you want to walk into a situation like this? It would you? Would you want to walk into something that's out of a Lifetime movie? Do you want to walk into an episode of General Hospital? I mean, nobody's perfect,
Don't
but
willingly walk into something you've already prayed your way out of.
yeah, like who wants that? Yes, life happens, shit happens. It's a fact. But nigga, let me be in love with you first before shit hits the fan.
Well, you unfortunately can't control that part because sometimes they walking in with that fucking problem.
Hell no.
But
And you,
that's part of the friendship phase, and that's what people who are dating keep fucking leaving out. You can date and be friends, yeah, but they're so focused on making those cute relationship photos and all that other bullshit that they forget to make a friend.
Fuck all that.
Like
Don't post me.
if you if you're not my friend, why would I want to spend my life with you? Like if we can't be best friends, like me and my best guy friends or me and my best girlfriends, why would I want to spend my life with you? Like those are my lifetime people. I'm gonna keep those friends no matter what I go through. And if you're my
Yeah, that's
mate,
true.
my partner, I should want to keep you like that, right? But I can deal with their shit. Even if it's, you know what, you going through a lot of shit, I can't deal with you right now. I'll call you next week. You know, that's the relationship that you have with your friends. Why would you not want to build a friendship with your partner? And for those of us who've been married, you know there are points in your marriage where the only thing that keeps you from going to jail is the fact that you were friends with them at some point on some level, so you don't hurt them.
That's true.
Like, I mean, I'm so not even playing. Sometimes it's fuck your husband, fuck your wife. You better be happy you were my friend. You better be happy I genuinely care for you.
Christy
I
said
tell
building friendship
people,
is so important.
I tell people all the time, do you know that out of all the serial killers in the world, most of them were Pisces? Tread lightly.
Yeah, my
Them Aries is crazy too.
Rock, you up?
Are we in a
Uh,
bag?
See, I almost did it right after I got it. Right after I signed the papers, I almost jumped into a relationship with somebody I was seeing back then. I'm glad I didn't because it didn't allow me to. I wouldn't have been healed. I would have done the same thing. I'd have went into a relationship without stepping back, looking at myself, finding out who I am, what I like, what I don't like anymore, and what I'm willing to put up with, what I'm not willing to put up with. And I feel better about myself since I've done that. So I agree with what you and Mercedes said earlier. You know, I mean, I had to. I had to step back. I ain't stopped having sex, but I stopped dating. I wasn't dating. What? Don't look at me like that. I know how to keep my feelings out. Shit. I know how to keep my feelings out the equation. Shit. Until the right time. Ready, you there? Okay, he's still swimming. Beverly, I hear you down there laughing. Beverly loud as hell. Mercedes, she laughing like hell. But Tanya said we learn from our mistakes. I'll be honest with you, Tanya. Some people don't learn from their mistakes. Some
That's
people
big facts.
continue to
Some people
repeat them.
don't.
Some people continue to repeat their same mistakes over and over again. And I hope that sometimes we can shed light on that, but it doesn't happen because I see people still do make the same mistakes. We have to stop making the same mistakes. When you get older and wiser, you have to stop making the same mistake. Like we said it numerous times, insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. Stupid. I don't know why. I'm not gonna drive myself insane for a relationship ever again, for sure. Trust me, I do. She says she learns from her mistakes. Tanya did. Mercedes, we started with you. We're gonna finish with you today. What's your final thoughts today?
I ain't putting up with none of that shit. I'm gone like the wind. I'm
Come.
32 years old. I've healed. I've been hurt. I've been through all of that shit. If I see it, if I catch a wink of it, I'm gone. Toodles, deuces, peace out.
I can understand. Miss Arbor,
Yes.
why you smiling, looking all cute up there?
I just got some pictures back from my photo shoot.
Oh, I bet we should be getting some pictures in our inbox soon. Then, so what do you have to say on your final thoughts for the day?
Same thing as my beginning thoughts. Everybody's got baggage and issues and wounds and all that bullshit. Work on yourself. Be better. And eventually, somebody that is fit enough to help you unpack will do so. But you also have to be in a position to help them because they're going to come with baggage too. And be open to learning and growing. That I can't. Let me clarify something. And I just heard a therapist talking about this on a video that I watched. You do not have to be 100% healed or perfect to be in a relationship, because nobody's perfect and nobody's 100% healed. You might be fine relationally, but you might have problems with your parents. You might have problems at work or authority or whatever. Somebody's got some bullshit somewhere. So don't deny people love and affection because they have wounds.
Mm.
Understand that everybody's got some form of wound. Love them how you can. And if they're not for you, that's okay. Move on. But don't continue to hurt them because they have wounds.
Christy says she love your hair, Arbor.
Thank you, Christy.
Miss C era is B is. Go ahead. Era is B is. Oh, I'm done. She listening to us in the background. Y'all hear that? That's
I
why she be echoing.
clicked on the notification and
Huh?
So, what is your final thoughts today, Miss Sierra?
Hold on. My earpiece. Every relationship and person individually and different. You can't go from one relationship treatment like the previous one. It's that simple.
That's it. Hello. I think she done. This done froze up on her. Ready? You there?
Yes, sir.
Man, we on our
Yep, I'm
final
there.
thoughts for the day, man.
So what had happened was, right?
What happened?
Final thoughts of the day. What was the topic?
Hoarders.
Oh yeah. I thought hoarders were people that collect like shit up in their house and they don't throw nothing away.
Yeah,
it
we
is,
collect things.
but you
We
see,
collect things from every relationship that we're in, and we bring it to the other relationship.
it is the wrong word for the context, but we understand where he's going with it, so we letting him make it.
No, okay. So I try not to do that, but sometimes you do things it's just habit, right? So you learn shit, pick up shit along the way, and you gotta relearn shit, right?
Yep.
So yeah, yeah. I don't know. We were talking about something before I got off about women
What?
and their
I
trauma.
done smoked the blunt since then.
Oh, I know you forgot.
You know, I stay high. I be forgetting more shit than I remember. That's not good. I ain't shit. Um, I'll be honest. My final thoughts is, I mean, after dating and being out there and dating people with past issues and shit that they tried to bring to me and everything, um, and talking to y'all and over the last year, I do agree with it. I feel like all of us owe it. I feel like you owe it to yourself to go get healed and find out what you like and what you don't like. I'm not gonna say you're gonna heal 100%. None of us are. None of us ever gonna be a healed 100%. We got too much shit that went on in our lives. But I feel like you need to make sure that none in your past relationship is brought to the table when it comes to me. So don't bring that to me because I mean I don't want to deal with your ex. I don't want to deal with him.
I was
I don't want to deal with that type drama. I don't. I mean, because the reality of it is, I know how I am with that type drama. I'm with the shits. You know what I'm saying? So just to keep my peace, I would rather not be dealing with stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And I know a lot of men. and a lot of women deal with it the same way. I mean, I mean, I know Rob, you probably ain't never had it, but I've definitely had it where baby daddies be an issue. You start seeing a woman, oh, my baby daddy crazy. Well, I really don't want to fuck with you. If you think your baby daddy crazy, I'm crazy too, but I don't want to fuck with you because no, I don't give a fuck how fine you is, how good your pussy is, how wet it get. That shit ain't gonna make me fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? That shit don't matter. I'm at a place where I want peace. So I don't want your drama from your past or any of that bringing it to my table.
If it's a woman out here got her baby daddy acting that damn crazy, if her coochie that good, I want it. I'm gonna be crazy right with his ass. Me and him, crazy as the fuck.
Say, what I'm telling you is, I'm probably gonna fuck, but we ain't gonna be together. I don't want it after that. I'm gonna fuck because I mean, yeah, probably some good pussy, but I mean, I'm not looking for nothing more than that from you. Your baby daddy crazy. Well, let him go and be crazy with you because he ain't gonna be crazy with me. You ain't gonna be over my house. He come by there because I'm gonna shoot at his ass. This is my house. I'm gonna protect my shit. I mean, I feel like sometimes, I mean, we talk to people and we allow them to bring their stuff, knowing that we wouldn't normally deal with that stuff. You know what I'm saying? And if you normally wouldn't deal with it, why would you deal with it? Why would you deal with it now? Because you say you love me? That ain't no reason for you to deal with it.
So we acknowledge that everybody comes. We acknowledge that everybody comes with a certain level of baggage, right?
Yeah.
So with that mindset, where my baggage may be a little bit of drama with an ex or baby mama drama, or whatever the case may be, her baggage may be shit. She likes to fuck around, right? I don't know. I'm trying to figure out a way to kind of understand this, kind of say this, because everybody comes with shit. So we all come with shit, and we're just gonna give up and not deal with a person because they got some shit. You gonna go to the next person?
It's what Miss Arbor said earlier. Know what you're willing to deal with and know what you're willing to accept. I'm not willing to accept that. So if a woman's willing to accept what I got to come with me, that's what she's willing to do. But I'm not willing to accept certain shit when it comes with her. So I need her to understand that. I mean, that whether you like it or not, that's just me. I'm not saying that all of us are perfect and that I don't come with baggage. But she might choose to fuck with me with my baggage. I won't choose to fuck with her with mine. I would prefer, if I got that baggage, I would prefer to have most of it unloaded before I get to her.
No, I hear you.
I would prefer to. That's me personally. I don't want to bog a woman down with anything that I had from my past that resemble my past that could cause a problem in my future.
So look, and you just motivated me, right? So from now on and shit, I don't want to date women with kids, right? Because I got kids, but my kids don't live with me, so I really don't have no baggage, right? It's just me. You know what I'm saying? My kids are gonna probably visit me for like a couple hours, maybe 18 to 24 hours, you know what I'm saying? Probably 32 if I'm lucky and shit. If I'm lucky. But if you got kids that are there all the fucking time, I gotta look at them little stanky motherfuckers and shit, I ain't dealing with you no more. That's baggage I don't want to deal with.
You're a lying motherfucker. You can't even say that shit with a straight face. you love kids and shit. How the fuck you gonna sit up and say shit like that? And you love kids. You said it sounded good though.
It didn't sound good to me. I knew I was full of shit when I started talking. I was at your house the other day. I was thinking to myself today, I'm not about to go to Thomas' house, man. Go over there and hold the baby and shit. That's been the most at peace I've had in a long motherfucking time. Baby just fucking calming.
Calming as hell.
God damn.
Calm down for real. Again, Rock, I don't think none of us are gonna get fixed 100%. I just think that we need to be aware of what we bring to the table whenever we come to the table, and make sure that we're working on the things that we need to be working on. If we're not working on them, you can't expect nobody else to put up with it and fix something that you're not working on.
I will say this: if you don't fully understand a person's situation, when, what, where, and why, and really don't know to the depths of how far they're going, right? Allow people to work on their shit without you becoming a fucking nuisance, right? Or you making that shit bigger than what it has to be. Allow them the space to work on their shit without, like, if you're gonna be there for them, right? But don't make it an issue. Like, I don't feel like you're doing this. I don't feel like you're doing that. Like, come on, man. There's a way to do things. Like, sometimes people, are kind of aggressive with this shit. You know what I mean? So, or not really aggressive with it. They just don't really understand what that person's going through, or to what level that it affects them. Right? So, if you're not willing to be all the way understanding, and all you see is they have an issue, then you're right. Maybe you should step the fuck off and leave them alone. Maybe you shouldn't have fucked with them from the beginning. But everybody has shit. So again, if a motherfucker's willing to put up with your shit, right? What's the problem?
Smile every day and fuck what a hater say.
Really? Yeah, nigga, man. Who said
so somebody
that?
Somebody came through for you.
Who said that?
What's up, Dominique? How you doing? What's up, nephew?
Thomas, some people bring baggage.
Who did that?
Other people bring trailers.
Who dropped that? Who dropped that line, Thomas?
Keisha Bennett.
Keisha Bennett. Thank you, Keisha. I've been thinking about that since I said that earlier. But
what did you say?
Some people bring baggage and some people bring trailers, is what she said. And I agree with that, right? Because some people's shit may be temporary. Some people's shit may be what they're going through now, and it can be fixed. And some people's shit is just them. So you just gotta depend, bro. Like, it just depends on what that shit actually is.
That's right? Not what I meant.
Dude, I ain't saying that's what you meant. That's what I'm saying. Right?
We know what you're saying.
For me, it just depends on what the situation is. Is it something that they're working towards fixing? Is it something that they're actually, that they recognize that they want to fix? I can deal with that. If I know that you want to fix your situation, I know you're working towards your situation, then okay, we can work through that. Because at the end of the day, if I get into a relationship with somebody, I want to know that that person is going to be there with me, right? Because relationships have ups and downs. So some people show you very early in relationships that you're not going to be able to depend on them when y'all start going through some real motherfucking shit. Just because it's early in a relationship, you have a situation.
Dog, you so petty and fucking childish, bro.
Bro, listen, I'm just talking.
You so fucking petty and childish. You just so fucking. You a fucking kid. You 39 years old, you act like you fucking 16, bro. I'm not finna sit here and let you shoot slugs at me this whole fucking show. This whole fucking time you sitting here talking about me, bro. Like, you a fucking child. Like, grow the fuck up. Man up. If you gonna make a point without talking about us. That's some bitch ass shit. Act like a fucking girl.
Are you done? Is she done? And I'm gonna say what I said. Some people show you that, goddamn, they're not gonna be there for you. She could take it personal, right? It ain't got nothing to do with her. Again, I've dealt with a lot of people, right? I could be talking about any situation. This is the fucking topic. I didn't bring this topic to the motherfucking forefront. I'm gonna speak to the topic. You can take it personal. You can take it however you want to motherfucking take it. If you think that makes me a child because I'm speaking from experience, then that is what it is. Right? I have no problem with that. I speak my truth. I ain't ashamed of it.
Yeah, that's what we do every week. We speak our truth.
Speak my truth. I ain't ashamed of it. Right?
No, I mean, we can't. I mean, you can't have a testimony without a testing. You can't.
I'm not shooting slugs. It ain't no slug. If you feel some type of way about it, maybe that's because you feel some type of way about your reaction to shit, bro. Again, don't we all have issues? Ain't that what we all agree?
Yeah, obviously we all come with baggage.
So for me, my truth is this. If I'm gonna be involved with a woman, I need to know how she's gonna handle shit when things get rough. Because a part of life is shit getting rough. There's going to be ups, there's going to be downs. You're going to have ups and downs. You're going to expect me as a man to be there through all your shit, up or down, and provide and lead and protect. And I expect a woman who wants me to do all that shit to support me. Point blank, period. And if you show me you can't hold my back and support me and be understanding of what the fuck I'm going through, what makes me think that you're gonna be able to do that down the line when some shit get real? Now that wasn't personal. That's just the fucking truth. You get what I'm saying?
I do understand. Whatever. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm at a point. I'm 47, so I don't have much life left, Rock. That's the reason why my standards are where they're at. I mean, I won't settle for anything. So I mean, I won't be there. I won't be there through the roughest of times, depending on how rough those times get. I can't even lie. I mean, with Crystal, I hang in there. I'm not going nowhere with Crystal because I don't think there's gonna be very many rough times. I know the caliber person she is. I know what type of baggage she brings. But when I was out there looking, I wasn't dealing with that. I wasn't having that at all. Like I wasn't. If they had issues, I had to step back. The only one I dealt with was issues y'all know about, and I didn't. I tried to look past them. I tried to do that thing that you said do, and that's the reason why I don't do it now. Is because when I look past those issues, I got chopped in the fucking throat.
No, that's different. I ain't dealing with nothing like that. Yeah, you did right. You did right. That's different.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, when I did, I mean that's what I dealt with, and the thing about it was the people around me, you know, including some people that was close to that person, even told me, you know, step off. It ain't your situation.
Look, again, I speak from experience. I speak my truth. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing personal. I still got respect and all that other shit. Well, you know, I don't know about respect because, you know, I don't too much disrespect people calling out their motherfucking name. You know what I'm saying? Hit dogs fucking holler. I ain't said nothing wrong, bro. Like it's a message in my shit, regardless.
Yeah. We all try to deliver something, Pop. I mean, we try to deliver something. I mean, like I said,
we all listen for certain shit to get mad about something. Ain't that one nothing to get mad about? Ain't nothing to get mad about. Everybody wants somebody to be there for them that they can fucking depend on.
Yeah.
All right.
Well,
my situation, whatever I got going on outside of that woman and shit, it really ain't got nothing to do with her.
Yeah.
I ain't asking a motherfucker to do shit for me in regards to that, but be a motherfucking friend. Because it ain't nothing that a person didn't know about already. So you getting mad about what I'm saying and shit, you want to cuss me out, call me this, call me that. You should have left me the fuck alone in the beginning. Now I can speak to some shit since you want to go that route.
Well, we gonna leave that alone. We gonna leave that alone. We gonna leave that there.
Anybody knew we had no situation. She said that shut the fuck up, and she felt like she had something to say. She could have said that to me one-on-one. That's called being a motherfucking adult.
We gonna take it off. We gonna take it off. We gonna take it off. We gonna take it off here. Don't let it bother you. Hey man,
it don't bother me because this ain't nothing. The fucked up thing about it is there ain't nothing that we didn't talk about. I just talked to her about that. Same shit I said to y'all, I said to her face. This ain't nothing new. So how am I taking shots when I already said this shit to you? You know how I feel about that situation. It is what it is, nigga. Shit, we supposed to been cool. I thought we were good. You just heard this shit.
Yeah, you know she cool with you. She just said it on a post earlier. She said that's my boy. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we talk shit to each other. That's what we do.
Can't be. Because if I was a boy, she should have known that I wasn't talking to no kind of disrespectful way to her, bro. Period. But like I said before, shit, some people get mad, they fly off the rail, bro, before they think.
Let's check out of here on these folks. Y'all, thank y'all for hanging out with us for the last year and a half. If y'all do got those issues, whatever your standards are, keep them there. If again, you have to deal with somebody's issues somewhere, but just choose what you're willing to deal with. And if you're willing to deal with it, don't complain about it.
Facts, right?
I'm back.
That's what I'm saying. Facts.
We on our way out.
What shit? Your dog ain't shit. You got a cute nephew, but his uncle a bitch. Whoop whoop. Somebody call the whole police. And your granny ain't shit. Makes you rest in peace. Cause you done pissed off a petty bitch. A petty bitch. Well, I hope you fucking ready, bitch. Get ready, bitch. I'ma hack your computer. I'ma egg your house. I don't do cardio, but I'ma run my mouth. I'ma hide in your bushes so you scared to come out. Let everybody know that you use me for clout. Cause there's a whole lot of miles on that Honda. You done rolled every anaconda in Wakanda. You ain't shit. And your mama ain't shit. Ain't shit. Your dog ain't shit. You got a cute nephew, but his uncle a bitch. Whoop whoop. Somebody call the whole police. And your granny ain't shit. Makes you rest in peace. Cause you done pissed off a petty bitch. A petty bitch. Well, I hope you fucking ready, bitch. Get ready.